Hello mi gente, I'm content creator Quisquillon and this is All the Juice podcast where I interview content creators and influencers to learn about their lives, their challenges and their juicy secrets. Today at All the Juice we have a content creator based in Finland, mother of 2 little twins and a fan of comedy, which led her to become a content creator on TikTok. She gathers over 7 million followers across platforms, being one of the biggest influencers and content creators of Finland. She is no other than Diana Rantamäki. Hello, Diana.
Hi, everyone. Hello, Laura.
Hello. I'm very happy that you're here, that we finally got to meet.
Yes.
And very excited to learn everything about you and about your journey.
All the juice.
All the juice, definitely.
Yeah, I'm excited. And we have been talking in social media for
very long.
For a while.
Yeah.
Like for a year or more.
Yeah.
When
probably.
I had 30,000 followers on
Yes.
TikTok. And now we finally met.
Here we are.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. What are we drinking today?
Some happy juice.
Okay.
So we are drinking some apple cider.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's 12 noon in Finland.
Yes. So we can do it.
Yeah, we can
It's
do
time
it.
to leave.
We're in Finland.
Cheers.
Wow.
Just giving some ASMR to people.
Yeah. Yeah. The beginning, that's so weird.
I mean, it's how it goes, you know. There's people who actually love it.
Yeah.
It's a big thing.
In TikTok, you have like
Yes, I don't understand. Sometimes I'm just like
scroll straight.
yes, like those kind of videos that they are literally just like on their teeth or like it's just
With
like
a phone,
yeah, that's disgusting. I don't understand. I really hate like
and tongue. Yeah, like what the hell?
yeah.
Why is this allowed?
Yeah, like if I'm in a restaurant eating with someone and I hear them like chewing, I'm just like
that's my pet peeve.
yes, right.
Shut up.
Yeah, but then again, there are some that are aesthetically and like, you know, this kind of like, oh, you have a notebook. Those are like, okay.
Like unboxing.
Yes.
Those
yes.
are nice.
Those are nice, exactly.
Opening packages.
Yeah. Or the guy that does the... He's also Finnish, by the way.
Yes.
I didn't know that he was Finnish. Like the squishing.
Yeah.
That one is also nice, but that's it.
Yeah. How about the hydraulic channel?
Ah, yes, I really like them too. I didn't know they were Finnish. Like, I actually learned about it because my boyfriend told me, because they did a collab with them quite long ago, and he told me like, oh yeah, they are from here. Like, what the fuck? There are so many
actually a lot
big creators here.
Yes.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
So, talking about creators, I want to talk like, when did you start on TikTok? How did it happen?
In the beginning, I started like way before Musical.ly. You remember that?
Okay.
Yeah. So it's just like lip syncing and blah blah blah. But I'm like on and off because it's very addicting, and I like lost my hours, my time there. So when the pandemic started, we get laid off, and I go back, and we go to work again, and then I got pregnant, and I started my maternity leave. That's when I got like really bored and started to do like everyday TikTok. Yeah.
Okay. So when did you start like on TikTok as TikTok per se before like after Musical.ly? What kind of content were you doing at the beginning?
Mostly it's just like lip syncing, just doing the trends, because that's what it was all about before. Like whatever you see on trending and you do it like, you know, this moving like
Yes.
the music.
Yeah.
And like transition with like before and after, little dances. That's all. Like that's it. And then when I started to be pregnant, I started showing like pregnancy updates, like relatable topics of living in Finland as immigrant. Yeah, and those are like not the good start.
Yeah.
You know, you get those comments also.
Yeah.
When you talk about Finland and the benefits and like.
I mean, it happens to all of us. There's
Yeah.
always gonna be people behind an anonymous account just being a bit hater, but I usually try not to give like much importance to the negative comments because at the end of the day you have way more positive ones than negative ones.
That's true.
So I just try to focus on that. I don't know how it goes in your end, and I want to talk about that because I know after you became famous you had a bit of a polemic there.
Yeah.
We will go there later. But yes, I remember I started to follow you when you were doing already like the topics about Finland, and then I think your first viral video that I saw was the one that you left the back of the metro.
Yes.
That was a hilarious one. I was like, no.
Yeah, and I put the Avril Lavigne song "Keep Holding On." It was cheesecake ingredients.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I was like, "Don't let go." That was expensive. Yeah.
So that was your first viral video.
Yeah.
That like in a big level.
Yeah.
You know more or less how many views did you get in that video?
That's where like I got like 30,000 followers.
Okay.
Yeah, because I started like really like nothing. Then I got a lot of followers from that video, and then it stays there because you know, like, it's an accident viral. You cannot keep doing it. Like,
Yeah.
it's not like a topic you can keep doing.
Yes.
And there's a next episode or something.
Yes.
So, yeah.
But
Nothing.
you had another one like that, which is basically doing all the Derek videos, right?
Yeah, the big head ones, the Jason Banks comedy.
Yes.
That one, the first video I ever made was it went super viral, like 60 million views.
Oh my god, 60 million.
Yeah, like the next day was like, what, 2 million? Then when I get like a lot of 100,000 followers, and then like every day it's just like 100,000, like, and then a million in like less than a week. I'm like, where is people coming from?
Yes.
Then for me, when I started that, I was just like accidentally saw it on my For You page. It was like a guy who was doing it with a big head. I didn't even see the original video. So I clicked the sound, and when you click the sound, you see a lot of people doing the trend, and everyone's doing the big head. So I was like, so this is the trend. So I used the big head, and I just take one take, then I put it just like in the kitchen, and then I was like making. Then I posted. I went to sleep. The next day I was like, what the hell? Like so many notifications.
Yeah, I can imagine. And then you continued doing those videos,
Then I continue and I just continue because I like fun. Like the jokes are also fun. So I replied to comments when everyone asks, can you do this? Then I do it.
The next
and and then it happens like every day I'm posting videos, and then it start to be like my theme for a long time.
Yeah, I remember it was a big thing, and you were quite pregnant already too.
Yeah.
So but it was so funny because you are so expressive with your face that it was just perfect. Like mimically, it was just so nice. Honestly, I have to say, like, I had so much fun watching those videos. So it's really nice. So you did that for quite a long time, right? Like
a couple months, like 3-4 months. Yeah.
And you gain a lot of followers. Like, did you got to like 6 million followers already doing the Beathead, right? On TikTok?
Yeah, really close, like 5 million.
Okay.
Because of that.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Then I started also like just doing the big head character and with a different sound, like dancing, and then I realized people still find it funny. So I keep doing that and use other sounds, but I still doing the same Jason Banks comedy, and just people started calling my big head character as Derek. Then it's like, okay, Derek. Even if I'm doing a different sound, they call it like Derek.
Yes.
Then that's when I start to feel like I'm not Derek.
Yeah.
Like this is not a Derek. I feel like a little guilt. I feel like I'm stealing the character because that's not the. Even I do a different thing, a different clothes. If they see just my big head, because I've been doing it for a while, that's what they just think.
Yeah, that's what they think you are. Yeah, it makes sense. So that led you to have like some kind of controversy on TikTok, right?
The first was getting verified.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did that happen? Like, did you how do you get verified on TikTok, by the way?
They like I don't know, like they sent me an email and I thought it was a scam. Like, hey Diana, this is from TikTok Nordics, and like we're going to verify your page. And I'm like, what? That my page is verified? And I clicked my TikTok. I was like, no, it's not, because it didn't show directly. Then I asked my sister, can you check my TikTok? Is it verified? There's like, yeah, there's like a blue. Like, what? And I check it again. It's like, oh my god, what the hell? What happens now? They have money now? But nothing changed.
Yeah, no, nothing changed.
But that triggered a lot of people, because the original creator of the sound is not verified.
Okay.
And he lives in USA. And in USA, when you're verified, you start to be enrolled in Creator Fund where you make money.
Okay.
For millions of views. You get a lot of money.
Okay.
Yeah, and
So it's a quite big deal there.
Yeah, it's big deal there. And a lot of people think I live in the USA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so when I got verified before him, they're like so mad because now I'm making money because of other people.
Okay.
And in that time, I'm not even making sponsorships.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how it works.
Yeah, true.
I don't have sponsors, like anything. So I was just trying even like to make a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Just I can make money out of the views.
Yeah.
But it's not like 100 people buying every day.
Yeah.
No. So I was like, what? Do I have to explain myself? That's when I make a video and all that stuff. Then I stopped for a while until he get verified because they make it a big deal to they reach out to TikTok and everything. And even I reached out to TikTok Nordics and they said there's nothing we can do about that because he's in USA.
Yeah.
Then they try to like talk to them.
Yeah, I guess it's always controversy, and like the problem of reaching so many people and having so many followers is that you actually have so many followers, which is very good in the good moments but very bad in the bad moments too.
Yeah.
You're gonna receive a lot of hate even though you don't deserve it, because people just see what they want to see, and it's completely normal. That's also why I'm doing this podcast, so people also learn more about influencer and content creator lives and the things they are going through. But I feel like in general they just see what we show on social media, which is completely fine because this is what we do.
It's valid for them.
But we are also humans. We also go through stuff.
They don't see that. There's a fourth wall dimension.
Exactly.
They don't see that.
There is, absolutely. So, oh my God, I can just imagine how hard it has to be, like, because
I was pregnant that time.
Oh my God, the hormones.
It was really hard. I was like crying, and my husband said, like, if this thing is making you stressful and your life difficult, maybe it's not for you. Just stop it. It's not worth your mental health.
Definitely.
And you're pregnant. That's when I like lay low for a while, and then I reach out to Jason Banks, and he replied. So it's like I don't have problem with you. My problem is with TikTok.
Yes.
Because he's a black creator.
Yes.
And they have this problem with TikTok. TikTok being racist and being unfair with black content creators. You know? So they have a beef with TikTok and not with me. It's like, okay, I breathe.
Yeah.
As long as he's fine, I don't care about the other people, because
absolutely.
Yeah. Then I feel like no guilt of continuing
doing that. I can imagine it's true. At the end of the day, like the most important thing is that the other person behind that account is also like feeling great about you using their sounds. And that's also one big issue that I say, is that when you create original content, of course people can use that audio and they can do everything. And I understand how frustrating it may be that you create something, the audio, someone else use the audio, and then they get more viral than you. But it's how the platform goes, unfortunately.
Yeah, but there's also an option, like if you make original sound and you don't want people to use it, you can override the music on it.
Okay.
So they cannot take your music. Like but the thing is, if nobody can use your music, you have also less exposure.
Yes.
Because the more people use your sound, the more they see your name on it.
Yeah.
At
and
the
more
sound, more viral. They get more. You get also more like exposure. But the thing is, I get like really huge. And when people say, "Oh my God, I find yours more funny than the original," I feel like not like happy about it, because I feel so bad for him.
Yeah.
And slowly, the more people say that, the more I slowly move out, and then I start like doing something else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I don't want to be like doing 5 years social media, just doing someone else's work and being called as Derek, and that's not.
You moved out of like or move away of Derek.
Yeah, especially when I started having sponsorship. Then I feel like, okay, now this is like ethically, morally not for me.
Yeah,
I need to like lay low. Like I'm making money now, so I need to like doing my own thing.
Yes. And like I would like to know, and I feel like most of the listeners will too, because there's not actually like, that's a misconception. People think that just because we have followers on TikTok, we get money from it.
No.
And in Finland,
At least in the Nordic, I don't know if in any other Nordic countries they pay, but in Finland, you don't get any money from TikTok.
I don't think the whole Nordics doesn't have creator fund.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's so frustrating. I remembered like in Spain, you get money for views. You get
I know,
you
right?
get shit. Like you get
In Italy and Spain, I know that because
Yeah.
I searched where you can get like. I was thinking, should I have like a SIM card from Spain? But
Yeah.
no, the location they will see.
yeah, no, and it doesn't work out.
Yeah.
I'll try. I can tell you, I tried, and they haven't allowed me to get into the creator fund because they can see that you are connected in Finland, even though if you have a Spanish SIM card.
Okay.
So unless you start your account in Spain and you have been in Spain for a long time and then you move here, that it could work. But if they find out that you are here, they're gonna stop it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's impossible. So
I know.
it's not worth trying. But still, like you don't get much money. I have friends who are content creators on TikTok in Spain, and they get like 3 cents every 1,000 views.
That's a lot.
3 cents.
3 cents, but no,
That's nothing.
that's nothing.
If you get a million
I was like,
views, you're gonna get 30
in my mind,
euros.
I was like 3 euros per 1,000 views.
No,
3 cents.
3 cents. 3 cents. Do you tell me like you're gonna get for 500,000 views? You're gonna get maximum, I don't know, 10
Couple
euros.
God damn it.
It's crazy, like how little amount they give. I bet it's completely different in the US because then again, it's the biggest market they have. So probably it works completely different. But no, guys, in the Nordics, the people who does TikTok,
No.
we need to do something else. We need partnerships to get some money. You know, otherwise
Yeah, we need brands, but that's the thing. When they see a content that is sponsored, skip.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very difficult actually to make relatable brand deals in your content and people being happy about it.
Yeah.
That's true. It's quite difficult. But then again, it's quite difficult also to get those brand deals.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't speak Finnish.
Yeah.
Which I get it. It makes a lot of sense, you know. It's easier
Yeah.
for the audience. But if your whole audience is Finnish or like if you have a lot of Finnish followers, then why not? Right?
For you should have.
Well, I get sometimes.
Yeah.
But I guess like you also have to reach out more. And that's something that I haven't been doing
You
myself.
have to show up more.
Yes, that's the thing. I have a problem. I have a problem and I admit it. I know I have a community. I know I have a certain amount of followers, but I just struggle with myself on being a content creator. I don't believe myself as a content creator, you know? Like, so I feel scared about being a content creator, which also lets me to get less like everything because I don't reach out, I don't try, you know. I'm just like, no, I want to be a communications professional, which is my field, and this is only a hobby. But then again, I'm losing so many opportunities, right?
Yeah.
So what is an advice that you would give people who are starting, who have a bit of like following community to get growing their community?
If you feel like you want, for example, you want to reach out for a brand and you're scared, just imagine what happens the next day when you didn't do it. Nothing happens, right? Imagine when you reach out and the next day they respond with a yes. A lot of things can happen from that day on forward.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of pushing yourself. Because I get those also. I feel like I'm not confident. Like when I try to make my own content, my own comedy, after a long time of lip syncing, of course I'm scared because it will be compared to the previous videos I make, and people are gonna judge and people are gonna give opinions. But I'm also not gonna learn. I'm also not gonna get their opinion. Like, is it funny? Do they accept it? If I keep it in my brain,
Yeah.
I think you will learn, but you'll never learn if you
Don't
get
give
stuck.
the step. Yeah. I fully agree, and my boyfriend tells me all the time, like, you are stuck there. Just either stop doing it or go for it completely. Because I'm always like,
You're here in the cliff.
yes,
Just jump.
all the time.
It's hard to jump. I know you have this feeling like when you have to jump, like 1, 2, 3, just close your eyes and fuck it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
We'll see. I'm gonna try my best.
And you have to,
I
like-
cannot promise.
You you have to also pretend like yesterday I went to this media day like and I'm so nervous like the whole night I have to take sleeping pills just so I can sleep. Then the next time I was like, my husband's like, why are you so nervous? You have a lot of a huge amount of followers, people reach out to you because they trust you.
Yeah.
You have to trust yourself.
Yes.
So I think to myself like, okay, let's just pretend I'm making TikTok today and I have to act.
Yeah.
So you have to act. You go there and pretend not to be yourself.
Yeah.
Like today, I am a content creator and I have to smile and approach people. And then you forgot that the rest of the day, you start to be more confident and relaxed and you're like, wow, I'm actually having fun.
Yeah. It gets more natural,
Yeah,
right?
fake it till you make it.
Yes. Okay, fair enough. It's really good.
Just act.
Yeah.
You send a message. I have followers. I can do it. I deserve this. I deserve this. I've been doing this for a while. I know what I'm doing. You need me.
Yeah.
You have to tell yourself they need you.
Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's really good advice. Thank you. I really appreciate. So how did, because I've seen that you've been in the Content Creator Awards and in other galas. When is the first time that you get reached by a gala and they are like, yeah, we would like to have you here?
Yeah, it's like last year by December, and they invite us for the February gala, like the Creator Awards. And in the beginning, I thought, what is this like a scam again?
You think everything is a scam?
I know, what's wrong with me? And it's in Finnish, and then in Finnish email, then I have to translate it like, what the hell is Creator Awards? And then what I'm gonna do there? Like,
Yeah.
so I have to search these people and search on LinkedIn if they are true.
Okay.
Okay, that's true. They have a website. Okay, it's true. Then I replied. Then yeah.
I love how like careful you are with everything.
Yeah, I
but-
have been scammed.
Okay.
If you click one wrong link and you get hacked on something. So
No, yeah, I can
I'm
imagine.
so careful now.
So you got to that Content Creator Award, which didn't happen in February, happened in summer because COVID.
Yeah.
And how did you feel when you arrived there with you went with your husband?
Yeah, I took him because I don't want to be alone there. I don't know anyone. The thing is, I don't know a lot of Finnish influencers. And when I know them, I know their face, but I just forgot their name.
Yeah.
And a lot of them have the same name, so I
Yeah.
just forgot everyone. The only person I know this was Chachi Gonzalez and her family, Yukka. And the rest, I don't know. So I have to take my husband, and we're like so scared. They're like, I don't know, what should we do? Do we talk to people? And we're just in our own bubble.
Yeah.
And I think we could have done better.
Yeah.
We didn't approach people.
But you learn from that.
We learn, yeah.
That's really good. And I bet the next gala that you're gonna go is gonna be way better.
I hope so.
Yes.
Yeah.
So in which categories were you nominated back then?
It's like a export of the year.
Ah.
Yeah, it's like your followers are more international.
Ah.
Yes.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
So circling back to all the content, after that you did the whole big head thing, then what did you start to do? Which, because I've seen like a big switch on your page.
Yeah.
I've seen that you moved a lot from comedy more to lifestyle.
Yeah.
Was that intentional or did it just happen naturally?
I think I took a long break from the big head because, like I said, every time I do it, they just, even it's not the Jason Banks, they just call me Derek and always compare from the Jason Banks. And there's a lot of like negativity issues there. Like every time Jason Banks have a problem with TikTok, people will go back to me.
Okay.
Like even I'm not doing anything anymore. Like so I have to like stop. Like I have to separate myself from there anymore because like there's a lot of like drama.
Yeah.
So I'm like, no, I don't want to be like every drama. People like remember me like, hey, let's go to her and bash her.
Yeah.
I can't keep protecting myself.
Yeah.
Every year. So I started like, I'm just gonna share my life and start sharing it to people. And the algorithm changed because TikTok now wants more original creators and original content. So I'm like, yeah, maybe this is the sign.
Yeah.
So I started doing like lifestyle and also doing some dances. I think it's also a way for me to break my confidence because I like to dance and I feel I'm not like a professional dancer, but for me, like I want to learn more and be more confident.
Yeah.
So it's like putting it out there and seeing if people are gonna like it. It's like, okay, yeah, maybe I can do more.
Yeah.
Then I'm very insecure about my voice, especially when it's recorded. You feel like, I don't know, I don't like it. Like, it's like, Why you sound like that? So annoying. I hate myself. That's why it's so hard for me to make YouTube vlogs, because
You have to edit them.
I have to edit and I have to listen multiple times, and I'm like, fuck, I cannot do this anymore.
Yeah.
And that's I have to learn to talk more on TikTok so I get more confident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Mm.
And like, I feel like there you get a lot of confidence again when you try. I had a similar situation when, I don't know if I have explained that already in the podcast, but I moved to Finland. I still had the Spanish SIM card, and then I stayed like permanently, so I needed a Finnish SIM card. When I changed, I was doing my content at the beginning in Spanish. And then when I changed the SIM card to Finland, I realized that I was just appearing in Finland, and I was like, fuck, I need to change to English, and I need to speak in the camera. So at the beginning, I was just so nervous all the time, so uncomfortable. And now I'm doing a podcast in English.
Yeah.
You know? So it's just like time, practice, and as you say, go for it. It's gonna work, so don't worry.
I know.
Give it time. And then again, about the original content, I have noticed that a lot too. Because I used to do trends more, of course, based in my content of Finland, but I cannot do them anymore because I don't reach anyone, you know. Then when I do my original content and my series of videos that I always do, I just get hundreds of thousands of views and like over 10k likes always, and I'm just like, okay, well, I'm gonna give people what they like, you know.
True.
So I think it's good that we are moving and that TikTok is pushing for more original content.
Yeah.
So because then you see just people just doing the same trends as everyone else and just
it's just a
getting famous.
competition.
Yes,
Yeah.
which exactly, you're competing with other content creators all the time. Now I feel like you can be as popular as someone else doing the complete different content and just being yourself.
Yeah.
Which is really nice.
Yeah, it pushes your creativity.
Yeah.
And like it pushes you like every day, because you have to like to grow and evolve, so people keep coming back to your page.
Yeah.
You cannot keep doing the same thing because you
All
get
the
bored.
time.
Like I
Yeah.
get bored easily. Like I get bored with my old content, so I have to keep trying new things. So you also reach out new people.
How did people react when you stopped doing the big heads and start moving to lifestyle? Because it's a big switch.
Yeah. They
How
still send
was
me
it?
messages like, hey, we miss the Derek videos, we miss the big head videos. So like from time to time I make the big head. There's like a new effect with a emoji, the big head, but I use it with a trending sound.
Okay.
Yeah. But not like the same before, like I do it every day.
Okay, so you still use some of this content, but like you introduce also your original content, so it's like finding like a balance between both.
Like
That's really nice.
like trying to give people what they want that makes them happy, why they follow me, but also keeping them in loop with my life and my process.
Yes, that's very nice. Speaking of followers, I know that you asked your followers for ask 2 questions to you.
Yeah.
So we're gonna answer some of those questions in the podcast.
Okay.
It's one of the sections. So if you want, we can check them, and then
Okay.
I'll select the most.
You might be shocked with the questions here.
Yes. Let's see.
There's like a really nasty ones.
But like the most important one, and I think that's something that not usually people ask,
So
but
true.
no. How was your day? How are you?
I'm like for the past couple of weeks, like mentally it was difficult because I went to Philippines, right?
Okay.
And leaving your hometown is always difficult.
Yeah.
And then you're entering Finland in the depression season.
Yes.
Winter. And then you're like, oh my god. Then so tired, like not sleeping well because, you know, the kids. So it's like physically and mentally very exhausting. And like I barely post on my Instagram and TikTok, not like before, like I can post 3 times a day.
Yeah.
But now it's like every 3-4 days.
Yeah.
So slowly we finally decided to, maybe it's time to put the kids to the daycare. And when they start going there, we start to have rest during the day. You can have your own breakfast and hot coffee.
Yeah.
It changes
Yeah.
your mood. You feel like, what? Like I have a life.
Yeah.
It's like very weird in the beginning because it's so quiet, like something's missing.
Yeah.
But then you're like, I can actually do some things. Like I can do work now.
Yeah.
So now I feel much better.
Yeah.
More relaxed. And I get to like excited when we pick up them in the daycare. So I'm like, oh, I miss you. So it's like more positive now so than before. So it's better.
That's very nice. A question about your birth.
Yeah.
Has your body healed properly after birth? I gave birth on August and I still feel like shit. They said give it time.
She gave birth August this year?
Yes.
Oh, it's too soon.
Yes.
Give it time, August, September, October, November. Give it time. I feel like within the first 6 months after I gave birth, my hips still hurt. My hips and my back. It hurts, but every day I go walk and it actually helps. And maybe that's the reason why my stomach went flat faster, because even in the hospital, the moment after you gave birth, they force you to go restroom by yourself.
Yeah.
Walk.
Yeah.
And then walk in the hallway at least like 5 minutes or like, I don't know, like couple minutes every day, more and more.
Okay, that's very nice.
Yeah, so just give it time. That's like too soon. Don't worry about it. And just go outside, walk, have some fresh air. It helps.
Someone else is asking, will you be going back to your old job?
Not yet. Because my last job was sushi chef. It's physically demanding, and I don't think I will still have that energy to go home and take care of the kids.
Yeah.
It's really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, and my job was in Helsinki, and we're not living in Helsinki now. And when your kids like in daycare, they could call anytime like, hey, your kids is sick, you have to pick them up.
And you always have all the time in the world to
Yeah.
go back or not go back at all and do something different.
These jobs can wait. Now we have the opportunity to do something creative and what we love, so we take advantage of it.
That's very nice. Any regrets in life?
Regrets.
That's a very deep one.
Yeah, I feel like people will always say, I don't have regrets because every decision I make led me to who I am. It's being hypocrite for me because I'm not judging them, but for me, we have regrets in life because we make decisions and stupid decisions that we intentionally make, and then it lead us like completely the wrong way.
Yeah.
For me, I should have traveled more when I was younger. I forced myself to dedicate like my salary to support my family at a very young age. So I was like already stuck and not doing what I want or travel and do the things I have in my dream list. So from now that I have family, my priority is my own family.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be like, I can travel like after 10-15 years.
Yeah.
But we don't know if we're still there, we're still alive at that time. So I think you have to do what you want as early as you can.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you never know how your life is gonna be tomorrow.
Yeah,
so.
you never know. Like the pandemic changed like my mindset. Like you could die anytime. There could be war any moment.
Yeah.
Like do what you want now.
Yeah. That's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that. How do you get to be so confident in yourself?
I think Finland made me do it. Finland made me do it. It's like the comments you see in Finnish TikTok. Because when I arrived in Finland, straight away I was shocked with the fashion here. Anyone can look whatever they want.
Yeah.
Like the makeup, the style, anything. They can.
Yeah.
You can be so different, and you could also blend in the crowd. Like some people will actually wear the same thing and they don't mind. So for me, I was like, I can be myself here. That's when I started like just
Being yourself.
Be myself. And Finnish people say what they want. Like they're honest, straight to the point.
Yeah.
I think that I learned now. So
it helps you to be more
helps.
confident.
Yeah, to be confident with how you feel. Like you have to say it.
What does your family think about your social media life?
I think for them it's not like something really changed. Maybe they get like really surprised sometimes when we go in the mall and the picture. Some people will take a picture and they're like, "What? That's something like that." But because our treatment is still the same, so it's not like But I think it's more of like my friends have the effect of that, because when people ask or they're watching me and it's like, "Hey, that's my friend," and I feel like so proud for it, like when they claim you, you
Yeah.
know, like yeah, it's so cute.
That's
It's
so nice.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people actually asking you like, how are you? Are you doing better? You've been quite absent. Is everything okay?
Yeah.
So, it's so beautiful. You have so many followers. Like, actually
I have
worried.
loyal followers.
Yes.
Because I always update them and they know how active I am, especially on Instagram before. But since the Philippine trip and everything, like I've been like really distant. I don't force myself, and I'm not okay. Then I don't post anything. It's like I cannot pretend that much.
Yeah, no,
I can
definitely.
pretend to be confident, but not like I'm super happy all the time. No.
How do you feel about being almost 30?
Oh my god. When I was younger, I feel like 30 are old people. Sorry. But I feel like, no, we're just figuring out life. But the difference is we have bills.
Yeah.
No, it's not old at all.
No,
But
it's
like
definitely
30, it feels like a lot of pressure maybe, because people will expect more from you. Like you have to like figure your life already. Like you have to be like settled and be like a working mom with you know, like a future and everything. But I think now, especially in Finland, people are settling at the older age, especially like men, like after 35,
Yeah, that's true.
after 32. So I don't think like being here takes the less pressure than being if I'm in Asia.
Makes sense. And last question, do you rather be in Finland or in Philippines?
If I would like be selfish, I would rather be in Philippines because the weather and the food and the view and everything, you can do so much activities, you don't get bored. But if I have to think about the benefits for my kid,
Yeah.
the school, the child care, the health care, I would rather stay here.
Yeah.
They're safe here, and they're like, I can trust the system.
Yeah.
The public transportation,
So it's quite good.
yeah.
Yeah.
In Philippines, oh my god, you're gonna have a headache. You cannot even track the public transportation.
Oh no.
Yeah, you kind of have to wait. But for like a very good, stable quality life here in Finland, but if you have money and you want to retire, then you go somewhere warm.
Yeah. Yeah,
I think
definitely.
that's
what they
the
do.
goal. Yeah.
That's why, like, when I moved here, I realized that a lot of people have family in Spain, in Fuengirola, because everyone has been there. And it's just because their grandparents have retired and have moved there, you know, and just to live in the good weather and just in a better environment. But I think it's an amazing plan, and I think it's what ideally I would like to do, you know,
Yeah,
just
me too.
work here and everything, and when I can retire, just move somewhere else warmer. Or like maybe have my adult life, if I don't have kids, just like live 6 months in each place. If that's possible to do, that would be lovely. Just like spend here the summer, in Spain the winter, you know.
Yeah, then you have your whole year summer.
Yeah.
Tan the whole year. Oh, yeah.
Yes, that would be nice. But yeah.
Do you have plans to have kids?
I don't know if I want kids. When I was a teenager, I said straight away no. Because I never had this like thing for babies. I love kids. I love toddlers. I feel like they are super cute. I've been an au pair. I'm very comfortable with them, and it's just so much fun. But I don't know if I want them my own.
Yeah,
You know?
I understand. Like before the pandemic, I was like, no, I don't want kids, because we're like traveling, and after the pandemic, I realized like, what happens when we get like really old? It's just the two of us.
Yeah.
I think we're just gonna fight if we don't have something else to keep us busy.
Yeah.
And then I think like, maybe it's time to have family.
But you feel it. That's the thing. When time
You will
comes,
feel it. You just straight away wake up and you change your mind.
Yeah.
You feel like your body's telling you need to be pregnant.
Well, I don't know if that's gonna happen to me. Future will tell. I'm 25. I have no intentions. I'm
Yes.
just living my life. I want to
Live your
travel.
life.
So yeah, that's my main objective one. Now, and I actually was gonna ask you like, how did you decide to have kids? But you just answer it. And
I wake up and I'm bored.
yeah,
I want to be pregnant. I'm just kidding.
and I mean, your husband is a twin, so you knew that you would have twins.
There's a possibility. And our first ultrasound is I was already 3 months pregnant.
Okay.
So we have like 3 months waiting. Like, is this a twin or is this like only one?
Okay.
But I was like also throwing up every single day.
Okay.
And that's one reason I don't want to be pregnant again.
Yeah.
No, it's close.
Yeah.
Then so we went to the ultrasound, and then I saw like, what? There's like 2 placenta.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then like 2 little heads. I'm like,
Fuck.
I saw the nurse, and the nurse was like, just a second, I have to call the doctor to make sure. I'm like,
I'm
is
seeing
there
2.
did you see that? I was like, Mom, did you see what I saw? It's like 2 of them. Then he was like, oh fuck.
And they are both boys.
They're both boys.
Mm-hmm. How old are them now? Year?
Yeah, a year. They
Nice.
turn 1 year September.
Oh,
Mm.
lovely.
Yes.
Has it been hard to be a full-time mom?
It was really hard. It's like, it's hard. You barely have a lot of time. And one of the reasons I don't have a lot of content, because at night, I used to make content at night when they're sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
Because before they don't move that much already.
Yeah.
So you just watch them and they're like on the floor or something.
Yeah.
But now you're running after them. You're like really like physically playing with them.
Yeah.
So at night I'm just like, I don't want to do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can imagine. So it's hard in that
It's
sense.
hard if you don't have like help.
Mm-hmm.
They always say like, I don't know, like my fans from the USA, they always say like, why you don't have a babysitter, why you don't have a nanny.
Mm-hmm.
It's very expensive in Finland.
Yeah, it is.
It's like how you can afford if you have to pay at least like 80 euro per day. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I have twins. I don't know how much that would cost.
Yeah.
I don't know how many nannies I have, but it's very difficult doing it alone.
Yeah.
Mm.
Can imagine.
And you feel like you're like losing a lot of time to be yourself and to be with friends,
Mm-hmm.
and you forgot yourself. Like,
Yeah. How do
I'm
you
just a
find a
mother.
balance between being a mom and being a woman?
it's hard. I'm still figuring it out, honestly. Like, I just got my nails to feel like, I have nails. But also, when you have like, you have to schedule everything,
Mm-hmm.
and like on the dot. So you just have to like schedule. I think sacrifice, and you cannot always be like have time for yourself every day. You have to accept the fact that maybe once a week, then you can be like be yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
nice. So you like have some kind of schedule where you are gonna be at
Mm.
least having one day away for you, or like one evening or something like
Yeah.
that.
And
I
then
think
my
that's what
husband
it-
can do the same. So we're like, this weekend I have this day, and you can have that day.
Yeah.
So because like every day, if you like taking care of the kids, it's also really difficult.
Yeah.
Because like even they're your kids, they're like physically draining you, and when you're tired, like working up, thinking about work, thinking about how you pay your bills, thinking about their future is like a lot. And then the kids are just existing. They don't know what you think. They don't know what's going on with you. They just want to play.
Yeah.
Like you cannot rest. If they
Yeah.
want to play, they want to play. So you have to like really play with them.
Yeah. Be
And
there.
like pretend like, you're happy. You cannot be like playing with them and be sad and frustrated. So yeah.
What has been the biggest challenge that you find as a mom?
Biggest challenge I found is, I think it's for now is putting them in daycare. I feel like it's a guilt for me.
Okay.
And before that is like breastfeeding, because I tried and I couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
I stopped.
Yeah.
And you get these comments like, breastfeeding is for the best. I think lazy moms don't breastfeed their kids.
Yeah.
Like, how will you expect, like, if you have to feed 2 babies every 2 hours and you have to pump and breastfeed?
Yeah.
It's like you have no life. You're gonna die. You cannot eat. If you don't feed yourself, you cannot feed your babies.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, it's your family, it's your
Yeah,
life, so it's
like-
your choice.
That's why I barely show. I used to put on YouTube a day in my life, these kind of videos, and my TikTok as well. But now I don't post it, like how I raise my kids and how I do it every day, because I don't want to invite people's unsolicited opinions.
Yeah.
Because even though it's my life, it's my decision, at the end of the day, it will affect me on my bad days.
Yes, definitely, yeah, because the moment where you post your life on social media, you're making your life others' life too.
Yeah.
And you need to be aware of that.
Yeah.
So I'm happy that you are not doing that anymore
Yeah.
if it was harming you
Yeah.
in that sense.
Yeah, you have also to protect your peace of mind.
Yeah.
Like you have control what you share.
Mm-hmm.
So I will control it.
Yeah. Why do you feel guilty to get your kids to the Bible or like this?
Yeah, because I feel like other people are taking care of them.
Mhm.
I don't want my kids to feel like, oh, you're leaving us here. Like, why you don't want to take care of us or something?
They
Like,
are 1 year old.
yeah,
They don't know.
I don't know.
They're not gonna know.
First day, I cry when I leave them in the daycare. Like,
Oh.
I'm such a bad mom. But
How do you
yeah.
deal with those bad thoughts of like, yeah, I'm not a good mom, or I could do better, or like?
I have to like keep myself easy.
Mm-hmm.
Then I do work. Then for me, I'm like, I'm doing this for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I can like flip my mind like they're, and also I have to like convince myself that they're okay, they're happy. So every time when we go in Papago, they have the report.
Mhm.
They tell us what they do, how they eat, and everything. So you feel also less anxious the next day. Like
Yeah.
they're okay, they're taking care of them. They're happy, and they're playing. So it is like every day slowly getting better.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that, but the challenge now is like financially because they're very expensive,
Yeah.
and in the winter when they grow so fast,
Yeah.
and you have to change the clothes.
Yes, all the
And
time.
it's two of them.
Yeah.
It's not like they can like hand over their clothes down to the little brother.
Yeah. You need to do more collabs.
Oh, collabs. Hello, Lindex. I'm just yeah, yeah. In the future.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm.
So you say that you usually have like this, or you try to have this evening for you
Yeah.
a week. What do you do in that free time that you have? What is your favorite thing to do?
Honestly, it's not even like being alone. Like I go visit my sister
Mhm.
or see my friends. I'd rather talk with people than be alone with my thoughts.
Mhm.
So I just go in Helsinki and spend the whole day and just spending time there,
Okay.
just laughing and talking, and forget about like not talking all the time about being parents, about being mom.
Yeah. But about
Talking
being
like
you.
being you, being something else, like talking about like funny, silly things, those things, and then you come home and then you become a mom again.
So now we are approaching the end,
Yo,
and you know what is coming?
yes, the juice.
The biggest juice.
Okay.
So as you know, every time that I do an episode, at the end of the podcast, I ask my like the guest, what is their biggest or the juiciest secret? It can be anything, and then I'm gonna have here a juiceometer. I'm gonna be measuring and giving a value to the
Oh my
juicy
God.
secret.
Well, this is like I haven't told anyone, so I don't know if you're watching. You're gonna think, oh my god, she's a slut. I'm just kidding, but
Nobody's gonna judge you, honestly. Whatever you have done, you have done it.
one year later of living in Finland, I used Tinder. So I've met like 3 people before my husband, and these 2, I didn't sleep with them, and the 3rd one, I slept with him, and he's like a really weird. I don't know how you say, like fetish.
Okay.
He's like wanna do like this like what do you like dangerous thing? I don't know, like
BDSM?
like doing in a balcony,
Ah, okay, not like more like
like hiding or trying to
okay, more like publicly,
publicly, but
yes.
in the dark, like at night.
Okay, okay.
And then you're like scared, like what if someone just opened the window and then
Yeah.
in the hallway.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? So I didn't see that man anymore. I'm like, this floor is so dirty.
Okay, so where is the weirdest place you have done it with that guy?
I think it's in the hallway, like
In the hallway of the building?
Yeah.
Okay, I can
What if
see
someone like, opened
Yes,
the door? Like,
like-
what the fuck are you doing in the middle of the night? Oh my god. Or someone went in an elevator, you know?
Yeah. Okay, okay.
Yeah. So that was like, oh my god, he's something else.
Well, it's really good.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm gonna give you a 9.
A 9?
Solid 9. Because I didn't expect this.
Okay.
But very nice. It was super, super lovely to have you here and
Thank
to learn
you.
more about you, your personal life, your juicy secret, the challenges and everything. So thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you.
I hope you had fun.
Thank you for inviting me. You are lovely.
Of course.
Thank you so much for being here today and listening this episode of All the Juice podcast. It will mean the world to me if you would subscribe, like, and share All the Juice with your loved ones. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the week and we'll see each other again in 2 weeks.